I'm going to need to hear it in order to really get it. This feels like Hecate all over again. I could not pronounce Hecate's name. And then, like, I had to hear audibly for me to get it. It's so embarrassing. All right, we got Penguins ready, Jedi's ready, Tires ready. Uh, Pretty sure you saw me playing, maybe not on Team Bishop, but a few years back. It's ETF. Did I? I mean, I'm relatively. I mean, I went. How can I put this? I've been in the scene for about like a little over 2 years now, and I don't know. Like, I'm trying to remember. Did I remember seeing you when I first started? If you've been gone for a little bit now. Well, all players are ready. Let's count all of them down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Z L T. We're the opening pieces, and all players look pretty well. Or same piece that's confirmed. That's what I should have said. So Penguins starting off with some burn in here. Tired looks the cleanest at the moment, although as soon as I say that, there was a bit of a weird drop there from Tired. Jedi with a T-Tuck setup does get the T, and Tetris ready for Jedi. Jedi starting off with 93, Penguin 16, Tired 32, and Swidr 61. All players playing level 18 standard competition speeds. Penguin with the Tetris 108. Jedi ready. Jedi not creating, or trying not to create the longboard dependency. Trying to save some burns, but it's going to be forced to make some anyway. And longboard comes for Jedi 211. And it looks like Tired and Jedi are the only two players that are clean at the moment. Swidr is in a bit of a dig right now. Looking pretty good in terms of getting this cleaned up. Parodies is going to be symptomatic of these types of digs, so not too worried about the parody on Swidr's side. Although I like the adjustment there from Swidr. It's going to take maybe like 5 more burns until getting completely out of this. Although that S was pretty brutal. But the board getting flatter for Swidr. Seems like a lot of these players are really struggling with this seed. They're all handling it in their own ways, but it's just these players are being forced to make spires and forced into these weird digs. But these players getting it done, though, are still alive. And these players also demonstrating their resilience to not let the seed get to them. I can see in Swidrar's board it has a NTSC PB of 896, a PAL PB of 617. That's pretty nice. PAL, a different, I guess you would call it, version of Tetris, even though it's the same thing technically. The speeds in which the pieces fall, though, very different from the NTSC version, which a lot of Americans use. Well, that's the standard for American competition play. So Swidr really showing he's very proficient in both levels, really. I've tried PAL in the past, and I did have a bit of a hard time adjusting. Just the timing of between PAL and NTSC is so different. I would love to really work on it now, but we got too many competitions happening. I can't really it's not really the time to really try something new, especially when there's playoffs around the corner for me. Penguin 436, Jedi 532, Tired 338, and Swidr, or the gentleman from Poland, 383. So a very close game, but on the bottom here. But oh no, a undershift of the J is going to lead to a top out from Tired. And it just, the board was a tad too high. I couldn't get that J over, and that's going to lead to a top out. And oh, Swidr topping out as well, 430. Oh wait, 430. Oh, I didn't realize Swidr was, Swidr was 100k points ahead. I thought, for some reason, I thought they both had 300s. That's my bad. Nonetheless, though, GG's to both players. Swidr getting the first game to of the set. Seriously, nobody's getting it right when they are not Polish. Yeah, I tried at least. Oh, I don't know what happened on the top. What was that top score, or what was the top out for Penguin and Jedi? I totally missed that. Oh, Jedi won? Okay. Sounds good with me. So the next seed will be Delta 1 Echo 840. Okay. We got ready from all four. Alright, let's count down. Game number 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And the players are off. T-Tuck set up from Jedi. Jedi with a Z-Tuck. Turns into a J/T Tuck and decides to tuck a T there. All players starting clean. Probably a friendlier seed than the other from the one previous. Penguin start off with 114, Jedi 114 as well. Tired 93, and the gentleman from Poland 76. But with that, Tetris brings him up to 99. I hope everyone had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Although we're speaking to an international audience at the moment, so I don't know if everyone does celebrate Thanksgiving, but for those who do, I hope you guys did. I accidentally got everyone sick. I got COVID the other week, or the week before Thanksgiving, and then I gave it to my parents, and then because of that, my aunt, my sister, they were all supposed to come for Thanksgiving, but that was canceled because everyone got both my parents got COVID, so very unfortunate. And oh no, the gentleman from Poland topping out at 157. So this is going to bring this back to a tied set. GG's to both players, unfortunate. But there's still plenty of game left. Oh, Penguin with a really bad J hang, and that's going to lead to a top out 246. So that's going to give Jedi game number 2, just like that. Brit QK, hello. How you doing, Efurio? Good to see you as well. Sorry if I did that. Acknowledge. Well, yeah, a lot of action that's happening tonight. Oh, okay. Yes, I've actually played him before. A really fantastic player. I couldn't beat him. I couldn't beat him. Um. Okay, so this is going to bring. So this is going to give Tired the advantage. Here. No. This is going to put Tired 2-1. This is going to give Jedi game number 2, so we should be good in terms of keeping track of people's scores and all that. Yes, there's a lot to keep track of. I'm definitely butchering the name, which I've stated already, but I'm trying to make this work. Oh, okay. It is 1-1. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let's count down. All players are good. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Both players on the top, Jedi and Penguin, using their T and J's in different ways. Although, not that I have any. What's the word I'm looking for? Say in people's stacking. However, Stack Rabbit would not approve of or it's a the openers that both Jedi and Penguin used were not Stack Rabbit approved. I don't think so anyway. I think Stack Rabbit prefers the openers of those two pieces with the S being like in 5-6 and like 5-6-7, and the T gets tucked in 7-8-9. I think that's what it is. I had to visualize that. That was actually hard to visualize. Penguin 162, Jedi 159, Tired 141, and Joseph for Poland 145. Oh, it looks like all these players are clean at the moment. Jedi with a did have a J dependency, but fills it in with a long bar, turns it into a JL, which is more accommodating. Penguin with the Aki bar and is going to cash in 232 for Penguin. Let's see how far these players can go. Although I'm looking at Jedi's board, and board getting a little bit dangerous here, but Jedi knows what he's doing. As predicted, Jedi going to bring this board down. Now needs another J, but it's just not coming. Going to take. Oh, I think that was a really dirty Tetris there from Jedi. That risk's paid off for Jedi. And the board pretty much back to normal, although that early shift of the T is going to immediately make Jedi's board extremely complicated. But Jedi with the exceptional DAS skills there. And I am not sure if this is a ladder match. I think it is. Checking the list right now, and no, this doesn't look like a ladder match. So this is just plain Elo. Jedi always somehow gets out of everything. I know, like it's incredible to watch. I'm like, even like what happened back there, it's like, how do you get out of that? Like what, like that required patience, experience, like, and composure really to get out of that situation. And that's another reason why Jedi is still in CTL and is still there, even though I think Jedi is still in Div 5. I really think that Jedi should be Div 4, based on the DAS play alone. Penguin currently at 424 for Penguin. Jedi 378, Tired 427, and Jennifer Poland 339. I just love how I'm completely like giving up on Jahazdar's Swidr's name. Oh, Jedi is Div 4? I'm not surprised by this. That I feel like that makes more sense, to be honest. I mean, how can you not see how Jedi's playing and be like he would be in Div 5? I feel like the problem solving skills that Jedi's uh, showing here is beyond level 5, Div 5. Oh, absolutely. Because it's just exceptional survival skills. All players making a transition. Sorry, I had a sneezing fit there. All right, what are we looking at here? All players beyond level 22 or beyond level 21. Board game kind of high. Bit of a couple of misdrops from the gentleman from Poland, and he's going to top out 423. Tired at 581 is going to be good for game number 3, and it's going to bring him up 2-1. That's going to conclude that. Actually, no. That's not going to be the case. We've still got one more match to go. I don't know what I was saying there. But if you want to mull that out, Tired, go right ahead. I want to give you a point before I forget. And look up top. Jedi tops out at 565. So that's going to deny Jedi's sweep here. Feel like I should have trained. Yeah, it that you. How can I put this? Like, it is. Even though it is the same game, the timing, the way you process pieces is so different compared to PAL versus NSCC. Like there was a game mode that we had on the TMP show where like we were forced to play PAL, and it took me a while to adjust. It took me a little bit to adjust. But if you're playing that competitively, that requires legitimate. You really need to spend a lot of time on that type of change, really. That's true, and maybe it's a roller too. I don't know. I just feel like timing is. Well, I feel like timing is more paramount for DAS players than it is for rollers, but I feel like the internal clock that goes through my mind where like when I make decisions, I feel like that all players are ready. Let's count it down. Game number something. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, I feel that. Although the only reason I'm still functional is because I had coffee. How did I live without, for the first like 20 plus years of my life, without coffee? How? I just remember the days when I was in high school, or even like my early college days, where I just was slugging around. I couldn't function, and I just like telling myself like, oh, I just can't believe this is the way that I am in the mornings. Like, it just makes no sense to me. Why couldn't there be something that could help me really get my day going, you know. Too bad there's nothing like that out there. I'm just going to be tired for the rest of my life. What was I thinking? The answer was right there. It's quite crazy. I think the trick is that young people should sleep instead of drinking coffee. You would think that that is the most logical thing someone has ever said. However, no, playing video games 24/7 is my mindset. Or in my case, Tetris 24/7. Sleeping? Nah. See, Snowy gets it. Yeah, I'm looking at these players play and I'm like, I haven't said anything. I haven't said anything. Penguin currently at 237, Jedi 201, Tired 163, and the Gentleman from Poland 218. I'm just saying, no, I get it. Penguin, or the struggle's real. It really is. To always be on the move, it's just, you just gotta. Sometimes you just need that. Sometimes you just need a cup of coffee. I prefer tea anyway. What about tea for dinner? Have you ever had tea for dinner? I have. Multiple long bars for Jedi is really going to fix that board. It was kind of... It was okay. But those bars really helped them in early shift of, or maybe, was that intentional? I couldn't tell if that was intentional from Jedi. What's that bar upright in the middle of the board? Seems like I'm dropping frames here. I'm kind of surprised. And oh no, I just realized that Penguin topped out 368. So Jedi, you're in a chase down. Your target is 369. 369 is the target. So a couple Tetrises would do it. Brain completely fried. Oh, I felt that yesterday. Played that Classic Tetris bi-weekly match against RXS. Had a great game number 1, but then crapped out at game number 2. It was because it was a best of 2. I couldn't really redeem myself, which really, I'll be honest, it really irked me. I really wanted to play well. I'm not mad that I lost. I'm mad that I didn't perform the way I wanted to, which is be consistent and put out good scores. And I didn't do that, which made me angry. So, yes, Jedi, with that Tetris, you are good, GG's. And that's going to put Jedi into a 3-1 victory. So at the moment, Tired is not ahead at the moment. 19 around the corner for both of these Both of these players actually, judgment for Poland, made it to level 19. Currently at 513. The board was too high for Tired, which is going to he's going to top out 380. So this is going to bring us to a decider. Man, I should have been watching. Crap. The Polish gentleman's game, because I think he went into transition with a 500k plus. Nonetheless, GG's. These are the games that you love to see on the TMP show. Yes, I'll try to be more vigilant of that. So I'm going to bring you two back up here. Oh, I didn't see anything, but you're good though. You won anyway. Both players are ready. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I am going to... I'm going to shut down this. This thing here. There's some feeds running in the background that's kind of eating up my broadband, which is dropping frames. So I'm going to fix that really quick. Alright, we should be good. Both players are on with 50. Tired with the center well. Tired probably going to salvage the center well Tetris, and that's exactly what he does. 75 for Tired. Swidr. Yes, Swidr. Just to clean up here. Nice triple. So tied with the lead, 105. Swidr. Gosh, how do you pronounce this again? I can't find it. Oh well. These players are doing very well so far. Both players clean. Tired Tetris ready though. Tired with the Tetris. 146. And another Tetris for Tired brings out to 170 and nearing the halfway mark into level 19 transition. These players have 19 ability, and they might just need that to win this game here. Definitely need to watch more games of Polish Gentleman to really gauge what he's really capable of. Now those are some ugly pieces for Tired. This is going to lead to a lot of burning here. Well reopened for Tired. 230. The gentleman from Poland, 250. L would be nice. And L does come for Swidr. 281, Tired 244. But Tired's been digging for a little bit now. Pace is kind of messed up here. Tired almost has this well back to right side, and with a double, well, finally back to the right side, and Tired behind by 100k. This is such an awful square for Tired. Trying to keep this well open. Does get a long bar at time. Board was Tired almost sold out that board for waiting out for a long bar. But Tired understands that he needs to pick up the pace right now. 19 around the corner, both players less than 20 lines for transition, 3 to be exact for Tired. And he will probably go in with the 300k at least. No, a 391 for Tired, and the Polish Gentleman going to go into level 19 with a 399, and Tired, the board was just too high for him, and he is going to top out 293. GG's to both players. Of course, for Tired, just could not get out of that dig mid 18 and just couldn't keep up. You did good. You did good. You survived, and I feel like that's what you need to be successful in TMP. Your time will come. I would oh, there we go. Okay, so the next match is going to be Tired and Dan